welcome to McGinnis Minutes. Today I am here with my friend Bruce from Go Brewing over in Naperville, and this could be the best McGinnis Minutes I've ever done because I get to drink. Although it's not alcohol, it is non-alcoholic beer. How are you today, Bruce?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good.
Are we gonna cheers to this? We're gonna
yes,
do this?
we are.
All right, cheers.
Cheers.
All right.
That's delicious.
That is our Sunbeam, suspended in a Sunbeam Pilsner. You said that you like the light beer. So
Yeah.
I got a couple of these that are not, they're more on the fruit side of things for you next. But that one's our lightest beer.
It's like, in a good way, it's like drinking beer flavored water.
Oh.
It's so light.
It's I was thinking on the Pilsner side, especially in the non-alcoholic beer segment, that's very full flavored.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, you might be like thinking about it, kind of like comparing it to like maybe an alcoholic counterpart. You know,
Right.
and kind of like, but a lot of people do. So
No, it's delicious.
Mhm.
Well, as I said, I'm with Bruce today at Go Brewing, and he is going to tell us a little bit about how, I mean, he just told me his whole story, and it's just incredible. And, but can you condense that into, I don't know, less than a minute of basically how you got here?
I think so. Go Brewing is Illinois' first and only non-alcoholic brewery. In fact, it's very unique in the fact that our tap room is dedicated to just non-alcoholic beer.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all we make is non-alcoholic beer at Go Brewing. But our tap room does have some guest taps as well from some local breweries, like Noon Whistle, Two Fools, and Solemn Oath.
Okay, that's nice. That's nice that you incorporate that as well.
Yeah, but yeah, this was really just kind of like, you know, we all love craft beer. It's just we don't always like the alcohol that kind of comes about it or comes with it traditionally in the craft beer, and it's usually like higher in alcohol. So we really wanted to do something very unique and then kind of give that full flavored craft beer just minus the alcohol.
And like I said, this story you told me, it sounds like it came so organically. The fact that you knew nothing about brewing beer, and now that you're doing so well. So, tell me a little bit more about the tap room. I know that I'm seeing mostly on social. I've seen that you have events sponsored here. Tell me a little bit about that.
So being in the craft beer segment as well as the non-alcoholic segment, it's kind of interesting because we can walk the line between health and fitness as well as music and all the different things that kind of come inside of, the kind of craft beer. And honestly, I mean, authentically, that's just what we love. I mean, we're big live music fans, and, I run a lot, Joe, he's always doing some sort of, really hard fitness challenge, at times.
You'll never see me and Joe hanging out doing that.
But our tap room is kind of a reflection of that. So so for example, most weekends we'll have a live music. This weekend we had a great band come in all the way from Traverse City, Michigan, which is pretty awesome too.
The word is out.
Right, and following up on Sundays, typically what we'll do is before the brewery opens, we'll have yoga, or we'll do a kickboxing or shadow boxing kind of event. We've done Tai Chi here before as well, and then every quarter or so we have a larger event. It's called LFGO, and it starts at 8 o'clock, and it's a bit of kind of a choose your own adventure at one point. So you can go and kind of go on a 3.5 mile run, or you can kind of go to the other side and kind of do more of a kind of CrossFit, kind of challenges.
Here in the tap room?
Yeah,
It's an amazing
so we take over the
space.
whole thing, and then we also have a sauna that rolls up, and we have a cold plunge as well.
I was gonna say, I saw that cold plunge on Channel 9 News.
Yeah.
About a month or two ago, and I was like, dang, and there's this lady sitting in that ice tub just drinking her beer. I'm like, I would die. So, well,
I don't know. You should try it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Many people have said that.
Our first year of opening, so it was really kind of like a charge of energy for us.
Good. That's awesome. No, that's really light. That's delicious.
Yeah. All right.
And
So then this one is our Jab Jab Grapefruit IPA.
Okay.
So this one is really popular. It is one of our hardest beers to make as well. It's
It tastes like grapefruit juice.
yeah, it's there's that grapefruit, there's the hops, kind of on it too, and it's just a really nice, clean, crisp. This is a great beer by sitting at the pool.
You're gonna take the words out of my mouth. I was gonna say this is a great summer beer, but isn't most beers? is good for summer. So
Yeah.
that's delicious. Where did the name come from? Jab Jab, as in like boxing?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you go, each one of our beers has a story,
Okay.
and you can go to our website, which is like right behind me, and to kind of check out a little bit more details on that. But
Okay.
But yeah, Jab Jab is just kind of more of a, just kind of be more present and
Yep.
kind of just focus on health, and kicking ass.
I like that. It describes the taste,
Yeah,
because it's
that's
that.
a good point too.
Yeah. Well, jab at your tongue.
Right.
If
I'm
you
glad
will.
you got that. I didn't want to
Thank
just. Oftentimes when you kind of go that way, people are like, oh yeah, you're right. So I'm glad you got
No, I do. I'm becoming a beer connoisseur.
that.
And how about this?
By the end of
next
this,
one?
you'll be certified.
There you go.
All right, so that is our Sunshine State. That
Oh, this
is
is
a mango peach hazy IPA.
Is this the one I told you?
That's
I
the
like?
one you like.
Okay. That's incredible. No, this seriously just tastes like mango juice or something.
Yeah, there's you get that mango, the fruit on the front of it, and then towards the end you get that nice hop finish.
I'm not tasting the hop, but
No? Okay.
I guess I'm not as much of a beer connoisseur.
Yeah, I think
not
it's,
a beer connoisseur at all.
It kind of hits you. The fruit is definitely forward on this one.
Okay.
This is kind of interesting, at least in my opinion. If when the beer kind of warms up a little bit, you get a little bit more of the hop kind of like
Okay.
parts of it. Yeah. All right. And then our last one in this flight is the New School Sour. This is strawberry blueberry sour.
Oh my god.
I know you were like,
I
ooh,
don't
I'm
know
not
if you
sure
can
about
see this,
sours.
but that is amazing. The color alone.
Yeah, look at
All
that.
right, let me give that a try.
There it is.
Beautiful.
So.
That's a hard one to figure out. Huh. Not loving that one. Doesn't mean it's not good. It's just not my favorite. It's really, really light.
Yeah.
It's
For a sour beer, a lot of like beers that are sour kind of are very acidic, and I feel like this one's very well balanced. Yeah, it gives you that little. I can see you kind of tearing up a little bit,
You
like
saw
like
that?
a sweet tart, kind of.
Why a sour beer? Just because people like that?
Mm-hmm. And most people who don't like beer traditionally will gravitate to that, and people who do love beer, love that beer as well. As I was saying, I'm not a big sour fan myself, but that is the one beer that I truly love as a sour. In fact, I thought, because I still will, I'm not completely sober, so I do every once in a while have a beer that's got some alcohol in it, and so at one point I was like, well, maybe I like sours now. And so I went to Binny's and bought all the sours and realized I still hate sours, but I love this beer.
So a sour is a beer. It's not like
It's a style,
it's
just like
not
an IPA or Pilsner.
Okay. But also you do have alcoholic beverages, you also have alcoholic beer and also non-alcoholic other beverages in the tap room.
That's right. Yeah,
Okay.
we don't produce any alcohol ourselves. Brewing is a non-alcoholic brewery, but we do have guest taps in our tap room that do have alcohol. So you have one place to go to if you you didn't want to drink and I did, and
One
we have
size
place.
fits all. People who know me know that's not the case, but then last but not least, it sounds to me from the story you told me about, the whole journey that you've been on, is that the what would you call it, the community that you're in, the beer making community, they're all very supportive, and that's nice that you can support other businesses
Absolutely.
as well as yours by serving their beverages in your space and not feeling, like they're taking business away from you.
Right. It's the craft brewing community is just so great. I mean, we're right across the street from Solemn Oath, which is they're an incredible brewery as well, and we're just like fortunate. Noon Whistle just on the street here as well. So it's great to have just such a local thriving community, and it's just even better that everybody just gets along and kind of wants to see everybody be successful.
Do they carry your beers?
Yeah,
Good.
yeah,
Goes
and
both ways.
we're mostly in most of the tap rooms. We're the non-alcoholic option.
Okay.
But yeah, there's and we're in kind of focused in the Midwest at the moment. So you can find us in most of the Binny's,
Right.
Jewel Osco, so many different. It's not actually on our website. There's so many.
Okay.
We keep growing so quickly that we just had to keep a section on our website just to keep up with it all.
Good.
So going to gobrewing.com, and the store locator is probably the best way to go to see if it's in your area.
I saw Whole Foods carries you. That makes sense
Whole Foods.
too. So.
And across the country, there's different bottle shops and retailers that do carry us as well.
Wow. Well, I'm so happy for you. It sounds like your growth is immense, and
Thank you.
good for you for keeping up. So let's have one more toast. Pick up your favorite. And, here's
Cheers.
to go brewing.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bruce.